Hey, good morning. My name is Debbie Shadani, and this is Buff Hussy. Welcome. I'm really excited because it has been just an exhausting week, and it's only Wednesday, June 16th. So I decided to pick up my pistol and power workout that we did earlier this year. It's a development of our pistol squat workout. It's actually a shortening of it, and it's a revisiting of this workout. So if you like this, if you want to do pistol squats, this workout is for you. This is going to build on that. So the things you need today, you're going to need a mat, you're going to need a chair, and actually weights today are optional. I have my two 15-pound weights ready, but not sure I'm going to even use them. So this will be a 30-ish minute workout. Go with me here. And we'll just start off on the mat and we'll slowly build our way into more intense parts of the workout. So that being said, let's get started. We're going to come down. Oh, and the last thing is your playlist. If you'd like to, go ahead and press play on my Latin beast mode. I'm starting on Gloria Estefan, her Get on Your Feet, just because it does make you feel like you want to get on your feet and get moving. So we're going to start off on our mat right now, and we're going to start off in a knee, flexing our knees for pistol squats. One of the things you really need are flexible, warm knees. So we're going to start off. Each of these exercises is going to be 30 seconds, and we're going to do about a 6-minute circuit right here. Go ahead and lay all the way back, and we're going to begin with glute bridges. Lower down and lift all the way back up. Take this as a warm up. Take the first round of 3 rounds as the getting into the body. Whether you just woke up or you're coming back from work, take a moment to reset as the saxophone starts to play underneath you. Very nice. Now you're going to lift up your left leg and you're going to lift up for 15 seconds. And then we're going to switch and do the other side. If you have any lower back pain and this feels like too much, just put that leg down. If you're feeling pretty good, you can even hold it right there and hold. Go ahead and switch legs. Right leg up this time. Hips going all the way up. 15 seconds left. In 10 seconds, we're going to start off with our next exercise, and that's going to be a seated tuck. And I'll show you those in a second. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and tuck your knees into your chest. Lift, and you're going to squeeze in your knee and switch. Squeeze in your knee and switch. Seems pretty simple, which is good. We like simple, right? Deep breath in. Try to exhale as you squeeze and compress the knee into the chest, aiding the diaphragm in its breath out, where the diaphragm is then lifting all the way up. We're just going to repeat that, all right? So go back into your glute bridge pose. Lift all the way up, squeezing. Maybe you can walk your heels a little bit closer, your shoulder blades down, and then start to lift and get into the quads a little bit more than the back. Lift all the way up. Nicely done. We have about 10 seconds left here. Then we're going to switch and we're going to lift up one leg at a time. I'm going to hold on this second round. Pushing deep into the quads. Good. I'm going to start off with my right leg this time. I'm going to lift, I'm going to hold, and I'm just going to actually now lift up my right leg. Quads going in hard. You'll see I'm noticing I'm just really utilizing every part of my body right now. I'm lifting up my heel, keeping it also dynamic in that capacity. And now I'm going to go ahead and switch. Go ahead and switch with me. Lift all the way up. So I was listening to Why Is This Happening with Chris Hayes, and he had on a scientist from Duke University, I believe, who was discussing that you burn as many calories no matter whether you work out or you don't work out. And so, as we investigate that a little bit more, as I investigate that more, what his findings um, revealed was that exercise is not necessarily the biggest weight loss, which is weight loss technique, which is not great necessarily to realize. A lot of that is diet, but what exercise really does is really helps us with our immune system, with lessening anxiety and chronic inflammation. And there are a lot of benefits where your body doesn't spend energy on activities it doesn't need to do. So it has its budget and it allocates it. So if you can work out, if you can exercise, you start to pour more of that energy into strength, into training, rather than into maybe a fight or flight response that is just going to pick up out of nowhere. And I think that's a really interesting study, and I'll post the link later on down in the description. I just thought that was interesting. You can see we're going through with our last and third final round, going up nice and high. On this next one, we're going to switch left leg up in the air and we're going to lift just like we did before. This time I'm going to hold my heel up the whole time and I'm going to lift. Leg closer to the face, squeezing my booty, my toes. Oh, yes. Go ahead and switch right here, keeping it lifted on the toes. Really nice work. We have our last 10 seconds here. And then I'm going to begin to tighten my ball. I'm going to tighten the knees and I'm going to start to lift up. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Rachel, if you're here with me here, we've done this many times before. We're working on starting to lift onto the foot, lifting our sit bones 3 inches off the floor. We have about 10 seconds left here. Now, a minute rest is coming up, and I want us to work on our quads because it is summertime. Sorry, not quads, calves, because it is summertime, sexy calf time. We're going to stop this in 3, 2, 1. Good. Come all the way up to standing, making your way, hang your head down, half lift your way up. Forward fold, get in a sun salutation. Inhale your way back up. Excellent. And a little side body bend to the left. Side body bend to the right. Good. Release it and shake it down. Come up into your calf raises here. Give me as many as you can, 25 seconds. And the next exercise set we're going to be working on are our quads and our hamstrings. So we're going to have 3 exercises, but mostly 2 exercises and that first one split. So we're going to be working on a 3-legged dog. And then next, we're going to do a knee, wrist, and recline. All right, so we're going to bring ourselves down into a downward facing dog. Come to the edge of your mat. Walk yourself down. Stay here in a downward facing dog. Lift that left leg high to the sky. Good. And then bring the knee into the chest. Lift, left leg high. Exhale, knee into your chest. Good. Lift and knee into the chest. Hair all over the place. That's a necessary move. You got it. Good. Now in 5 seconds, we're going to switch. Other side. Good. And switch. Right leg up high. Knee into the chest. Right leg up high. Knee into the chest. This workout, if you've been feeling like lead or anything, this workout will start to ease that a little bit more, start to melt the lead into something more pliable and malleable. We're going to come onto our knees. I'm going to fold my mat over a couple times. So fold it in half again. Come to stand on your knees. Take a deep breath in, curl the toes, gently push the hands into the top of the hips. Inhale, and the backbone, sit bones, look back. Camel pose. Inhale your way back to center. Hands all the way out and start to recline yourself back and roll. Wrist and recline and lean back forward. Lean backwards. Lean forwards. Lean back and rock it forwards. Let's go for a hold right here for our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Undo that mat, downward facing dog for 3-legged dog. I'm going to flip myself around. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And we begin. Right leg up high and exhale, knee. Inhale and exhale. So now I'm going to also switch this a little bit too. I'm going to bring my right knee outside of my right elbow, lift, and bring that in. Really stick that right leg up to the sky like you need to hit the ceiling. Go ahead and switch. Good, doing great. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your way back onto your knees. Fold over your mat a couple times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to start off with our camel pose, hands on the back. Take a deep breath in. Maybe a little bit further this time. Be gentle and mindful. 3, 2, 1. Inhale your way back up. Good. And then we bring ourselves arms out, wrist, and recline. Let's do it. Way to go, Kaya. Good hold, good strength. And we recline back and hold here for 10 this time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return. We're going to do that all one last time, developing into a downward facing dog, and then send that left leg high to the sky. As you bring it in between your nose, thread that left leg through and open up into a triangle. Bring yourself back, this fallen triangle pose, and lift. Lift that left leg high, stretch into the hamstring pose. That is the focus of this, but we start to get a little bit more dynamic and a twist into the spine. Yes, lift and twist. Good, lift and twist. Last one, then we are going to switch, switch sides. Good, left, down, right leg up, and exhale, twist. Lift. Nice. All the way back up. Spreading the fingers out, giving yourself a long back, a long spine as you lift all the way back up. Last one here. Good. Bring your way back. And we stretch out and work out our quads. Fold over your mat. Camel pose to start. Curl the toes. Elbows squeezed and pulled back together. Push your hips forward. Look up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, recline back. You can windmill your hands down, grab onto your heels, puff the chest, and look back. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmill forward and forward. Good. Holding here, nice long arms, deep breath in, and exhale, recline. I'm going to hold it as best as I can here for almost 30 seconds. Starting to feel a shake in the quads. Hold on. Any pain in the knees? Lessen the degree. Any way you can go back a little bit more, right, Chiwa? Then go ahead and do it. We're here for our last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring your way back. We're going to hit a child's pose. Unroll. Good. Oh, yes. And great, great child's pose here. Excellent job. Tabletop position. Good. A little side to side with your cat and cow, and then going up and back down. So in 1 minute, we're going to start off our final circuit, and this gets much more intense. Okay. So we did a great warm up, and now we do our real thing. So we're going to be doing 4 exercises together. We're going to be doing a lateral lunge. We're going to be doing, which is this nice long lateral to the side lunge. We're going to be doing a staggered deadlift, bringing your foot down and deadlifting back up. Then we're going to do a suitcase squat, holding either weights or just going down, touching to the floor and lifting back up. And our 4th exercise will include our chair, where we'll be doing our first of our pistol squats. Right leg will start out with our chair, coming to a sit and lifting up from our chair, okay? 4 exercises, 40 seconds each this time. Moving that chair back and forth. Okay, so we're going to start it off in 5 seconds. We're going to start off with our lateral lunge. Bend the left leg. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it down and lift back up. Take your time. I'm all about this being one that makes you feel good. So you're warming yourself. Knee is following over the foot. We do have 3 rounds of this. So bring it down and lift all the way back up. You got it. Go ahead and switch sides. Right side this time, down and lift back up. Start to melt into the quad. Knee follows over the feet. Leg isn't pointing out, it's pointing straight. Down and back up. We have 5 more seconds till we switch. Staggered deadlift in 2, 1. Come all the way back up. Bend your left knee, hands down. Nice straight, almost curved back a little bit, but you're not curving this way. You're curving this way. Hands at your ears to make sure that it looks the way it's supposed to look. Go ahead and switch right side all the way back up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Bending that right knee. Feeling it more in your hamstring. Next, we're going to do our suitcase squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring yourself down. Sit into it. Looks like I'm sitting into the chair. I like this optical illusion. Good. Down and back up. We've been dividing the exercises, so it feels a little bit shorter on each of those sides, 20 seconds each. But here in these suitcase squats, it should feel a little bit longer. We have 20 seconds left here. So we're going to hold down and pulse, hold, pulse, come back up. That's right. Let's do it again. Hold, pulse, come back up. Hold, pulse, come back up. From the side, you're going down as best as you can. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's set up for our pistol squats. Come into your seat. Start seated. Right leg forward, left leg down. You're going to take a deep breath in, push, and lift. Release. And again, lift. Starting to feel how your knee has to be stable and straight the whole way through. Katie, it's been a long time since we've done these. Oh my gosh. So be mindful of that it's been some time. Start to lift that right leg up this time and then come up. Good. Down. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Inhale, exhale. You ready for the other side? Go ahead and put that leg down, sit all the way into the chair. Left side will lower. Start with the heel grounded first and push all the way up. Good. Soften the back, push into the leg. Focus on it being in the leg. Push into the foot. That's it. Lift up the left heel, left leg. Think of pushing into the right leg and lift. This is the beginning of the squat. Push. Slowly lower yourself back with control. Last one. And release. Very nice. You can move that chair back for a second and let yourself hang all the way down here for 5. We're going to get started again in 3, 2, 1. Come up, lateral lunge this time. Bring it down, left side, and lift. Now start to shoot the arms all the way up to the sky. Big stretch, down, lift, down, and lift. Good. Down and lift. You ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and switch. Down. As intermediate beginner as you feel, you're doing great. Keep this going, this strength to preserve the strength and stability in your legs, in your quads, and in your glutes. We're going to switch to our staggered deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Come back. Staggered deadlift. Left leg will bend. Good. And then come back. Excellent. Now, starting to bring that left leg into a bend, sort of pigeon if you can hold it. Not quite pigeon, more like a sort of flamingo, sleeping bird status, down and back up. Keep that long spine, belly button pushing down just a little bit. Good. And then you can bring your hands to your ears. We're going to switch sides here. Left, sort of burned through that one. We might have to just go forward with our other side. We'll do it on the other side again on our next round. All right, suitcase squats in 3, 2, 1. I'll even it out with the next time. Suitcase squats. Let's start out with our pulses here. Pulse, pulse, and down. Pulse, pulse, and down. So start to think about your hips being the brunt of the work. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. Good, down and up. Que bueno. Good. Hold it down here and let's just hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, lift. Sit back into the chair. Right leg to start. Push. And then sit your way back. Lift the heel if you can, progressing. Do what you can. Lift, find your balance. Down, lift. Good. Down and lift. This is great. We're going to stick here for right now, okay? 10 more seconds. Lift that leg even higher if you can and try to recline back with control. Better than I can. Bend it, left side this time. Here we go. Lift and sit yourself back. Lift that left heel and go. Good. Control it. Knee pointing straight as best as it can. 20 seconds left. We have our third and final round coming up. 15 seconds in between to take a little break. Hang over. I'm going to use one weight. Feel free to grab the other weight if you'd like to. Release all the way here. I'm going to take a deep breath in, hands high, forward fold, exhale. Shake it out. So our final round here, okay? Half lift Exhale, fold. Inhale your way back all the way up. Grab onto your weight if you'd like it, or both weights, or no weights. Here we go. Lateral lunge in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and lift. Shoot the arms up. Soft breathing here. Switch sides. So I can start to feel my right knee a little bit. I can start to feel it like, say like, hey, Debbie, I'm here. I've always had sort of problems with my knees. And so when I ever feel like that, I start to focus more on my knee and my position. And I start to just place the weight into my sit bones, into my heels, and it starts to go away a little bit more. So I encourage you to try that. We're going to start off with our deadlift. Let's start with our right side this time because we missed out. Down and lift. The weight is optional. You can just place it down and do the same thing we did last time. Or you can have that weight in your hand, hang down. Good. Go ahead and switch sides wherever you are with that, whether you have your weight or not. Coming back to what I was saying, why we do our workouts, if not for necessarily losing weight, although that's a component of it, staying healthy, but it also helps just regulate what our body needs and how it metabolizes food. If it knows it needs to work out more, it's going to need and put that fuel towards building muscle and strength. Nice job. We're going to go into our suitcase squats. I'm going to grab my weight for this one. 3, 2, 1. We did some bonus ones on that one. You know it. All right. Let's do it. Audrey, bring it down. We're going to start to pulse. Ready? Holding here. We're going to pulse and lift. Pulse, pulse, and lift. Notice how I can wiggle my toes. Make sure you can do the same thing. Good. Down. We're going to hold here. Ready, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was nothing. You got it. Put that weight down and we go into our pistol squats again. Sit yourself back. My seat is reclined, so I slide back. Right leg up. Go ahead. Sit up. Deep breath in. Lift the heel if you can and focus on just this part. So like I said, this is the beginning of how to build a pistol squat. We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch. This part right here. Focus on lifting with control into the heel. No matter if you've done many pistol squats before, slow it down. Good. Ooh. Push. Good. Feeling it. Take that deep breath. You can lower your heel back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Before we cool down, I'm going to show you what's coming up next week. All right. So next week, we'll work again, right leg out. We'll lower ourselves down to the ground using the chair, and then we'll push ourselves back up. And we'll do that same thing on the other side, all right? Good work today. Go ahead and move that chair. Actually, we're going to use that chair. Here I am forgetting. Right leg out, left leg, and I'm going to bring myself a little bit closer to you so you can see me, I can see you. Good. Right leg out, left. Good. Hold it. Bring your nose to your knee. Exhale here and hold for 5. Breaths. That is not necessarily just a 4, 3, 2, 1 type of thing. Don't do it yet. 2, deep breath in. Exhale 1. Seamlessly into our cool down. Very nice. Other side, left leg forward, Right foot pointing straight. Try not to have it pointing out to the side. Point it straight, square the hips, and slowly bend forward here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale here. 5, 4, 3. Checking in with the back, squaring the hips, lowering down, and 1. Nice. Quadricep stretch. Inhale your way back up. Slowly grab onto that right knee if you need the chair. If not, lift that left arm up high. Take a deep breath in. And you can send yourself into dancer pose for 5. Keep kicking that right heel back and up. Try to go straight as possible. 2, 1. Bring your knee back into your center and then release it down. Other side, same thing. Good, holding here. Notice that I'm not collapsing. Back is up straight, looking forward, then right hand up high. And exhale for dancer pose on the other side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Knee into your chest, give it a squeeze and release. Let's see. Let's do our nice frog stretch or garland pose. Elbows in close. Take that deep breath in. Nice long chest. We're going to go into a lateral lunge pose. I'll show you that. Good. Forward fold first. And then walk and heel toe the feet out to the side. Right leg will bend. And you're coming down deep into what is a lateral lunge, then deeper down, pushing into the foot. Come up and switch. Bend the left knee, blocking here. Really great. And one more time on this side. If you can, Rachel, sit your hip bones down. Good. Sit bones down and then push back up and exhale here. Other side, sit bones down with control and lift. Long head down. Whew. Slight bend in the knees, half lift. Forward fold. Goof up your hair. Do it, do it, do it. Excellent job, Buff Hussy. Thank you so much. Great work to get into the hips, the knees, and the quads. We'll work on it some more next week. Fabulous. I'll see you soon. Heck yes. Bye, y'all.